What's going on, my nerds and nerdettes? Today we're doing a little update on life because it's been a while since I've talked, gotten some feelings out. A lot has happened in the past few months. I started work on a new game project. I was in the mental hospital. We're gonna discuss all that and more today. Yippee! First things first. I was in the mental hospital from the time period of February, the first week of February. It was a pretty interesting experience, I'm not gonna lie. Basically, during December, I got to a really low point in life where I'm just like, either I take a gun or I go get help. And I chose the latter. Okay. That's a cool combo. Yippee. But yeah, no, I got to the point where I wanted to harm myself. And so I got locked away for about a week. It didn't really do much for me, I'm not gonna lie. They did not help, but I'm in therapy now, so that's always a good thing. Next up, after the whole therapy thing, I got kicked out of where I live. So I'm now living at my grandpa's, who is both trans and homophobic, which, not good for your girl. Very depressing, actually. Because I can't be outwardly, confirming in front of my grandpa that, yeah, I'm queer. Which is fun, but, you know, it is what it is. He's 80, I can't really blame him. Different time periods and all, you know? Next up, I started work on a Fortnite creative project that has been going for a few weeks. That was pretty cool. In fact, I'm actually very passionate about it. I've been uploading trailers recently for it. You might have seen them. Those are pretty cool. Basically, it's going to be a first-person class shooter akin to Overwatch, and Season 1's actually going to be starting in May. So if you want to check that out, I'll probably leave a link or something in the description of where the trailer is, what it's going to look like. It is a little outdated. Map gimmicks are not going to be a thing because I realize they're kind of annoying to play with. There might be low grav, stuff like that. Minor things that don't really affect gameplay, but stuff like zombies is not going to be added more because they're not really that fun to play with, but the old ones will stay. It's going to be mostly visual changes because I feel like that's more what people want. Should I reveal what Season 1's theme is? You know what? Fuck it. Season 1's going to be an industry theme, so we're going to be getting a ton of industry-based maps, and how seasons are going to work is that it's going to be divided into two sides, Side A and Side B. Side A will be during the first half of the month, and Side B will be during the second half of the month. And during Side A, you'll have the seasonal changes that will happen for the duration of the season, the first map of the season out of the two, and a few other miscellaneous changes. And then Side B is meant to be that mid-season update kind of drop where we have a ton of different things going on, such as a OTM for the week, which will be its own queue. Don't worry, it won't affect base game because some of them are pretty intrusive. We'll have stuff like third-person game modes. We will have other game modes like Team Deathmatch and stuff like that. Just general fun stuff. And then I'll also release the second map for the half, and also make sure that both maps that are added to the season will be in a common rotation so that people can try them out. And we plan to go seasons until October, but it will get extended if it gets popular enough, so. At the most, though, I'm probably going to do a year of support. Unless, it turns into, a massive moneymaker, in which case I'll make a sequel, which is a lot better on memory. But, of course, it won't be like Overwatch 2, where, the sequel takes down the original. No. It's going to be, the same classes. It'll just be, a map extension. Pretty much. Think of it like bonus maps. The sequel will drop with, 10 more maps or something like that. That is if we get to that. I don't even know if it'll happen. Dude, I need arrows. Anyway, let's tell some stories from the mental hospital, because that was a experience. And I'm sure y'all want to hear about it. So, I was in the mental hospital from February, I think 7th to the 14th. This is a rough estimate. I don't know the actual dates, but I do know it was a decent amount. And basically what happened is that I was getting really depressed to the point of wanting to just end my life because my life sucks at the moment, believe it or not. So I'm just like, either I take a gun to my head or I go and seek help. And I decided to go get help because I'm scared of the afterlife. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that was an experience. Anyway, I met several people who are all now no longer in contact with me, or most of them. I have contact to a few, and I still actively talk to a few of them, but a lot of like my core friend group from that kind of just like dipped, and I have no idea why. I'm not really gonna blame them. I kind of hate myself too, so you know, it's all good. But yeah, no, we did some pretty fun stuff. Like one day, I literally just stacked a marker tower from the floor to the ceiling, and like it was so big that even the staff were just like, "Damn, that's impressive." We got Spotify working on the TV they had there, so we were listening to some great music during that. It was during the time where I had "Not the American Average" by Asking Alexandria in my head, and I still do actually. It is not a good song in terms of like content, but like it's a good song. It'd be that way. Crap. What? Where? I'm meant to be looking for like a secret exit here, so let's turn on this map. Yeah. So that was fun. Anyway, yeah, no. So it's been a weird ride, and then I got kicked out because my mom was kind of getting fed up with me like being pretty much just unmotivated. Which like, bro, I'm depressed as shit. What do you want from me? So yeah, no, I'm living with my grandpa now, and that's been an experience. My my grandpa is my great grandpa, is who I'm referring to. But then my actual grandparents moved in here, so now I'm just kind of like stuck in a dining room, just kind of living here, which is a whole experience. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. So really, I think that's all this update that I really have to say. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that funny shit. And let's pray that I get okay, I become better. You know, self improvement's always cool and always pretty poggers, in my opinion. So you never know. Life gets better, hopefully, and if not, that's okay, cause you know we chillin'. I ain't going anywhere, and I promise that. Later, nerds.